Governor Josh Shapiro took to the podium today for this year's Eradicate Hate Summit, speaking about the rising concerns of political violence across the country and how it should never be tolerated. Governor Josh Shapiro, a keynote speaker at this year's Eradicate Hate Summit. Shapiro noting several escalations of political violence, including the attack on the governor's mansion earlier this year and the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
It should not be hard to stand up to some people who are celebrating the killing of Charlie Kirk and say that's wrong. And it should not be hard to stand up to people who are calling for vengeance and revenge in the wake of the killing of Charlie Kirk. That's not okay either. And I don't care if it's coming from the left or the right. We need to be universal in our condemnation. And the president has once again failed that leadership test, failed the morality test.
The governor was also critical of President Trump and his allies on how they handled the recent rise in political violence.
Is by cherry picking certain violence that is okay and certain violence that is not okay, that is making everyone less safe, and it's raising the temperatures instead of lowering the temperatures.
He touched on steps he believes needs to be taken in order to prevent further violence, including tools to help young people.
It also means making sure that our students, our young people, have the tools that they need when they're online to discern fact from fiction. Not to teach young people to have a left-wing view or a right-wing view, but to understand what's real and what's not and be able to form a basis of their own opinions.
But Shapiro does believe things like the Eradicate Hate Summit is making progress, especially after the tragic shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue. We'll have more on the governor's remarks on our website. Just head over to WTAE.com. Right now, covering Allegheny County from the David L. Lawrence Convention Center, Carlos Flores, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.